In this video, I'm going to give you 4 strategies how you can become more profitable today with your Google Ads strategy. My name is Robin and I run a Google Ads agency where we recently implemented these 4 strategies for more than 30 partners to make them literally more profitable by implementing the steps that I'm going to explain in this video. Make sure to watch till the end until you understand all the strategies that I'm going to explain here so you can make it work in your account. Without further ado, let's dive right into my screen. So here we are in my screen with the 4 elements that are going to make you more money from your current Google Ads account, right? The first one is by integrating your conversion rate optimization. We always check this for our clients if the conversion rate is optimized because at one point you need to buy the click from Google Ads, but on another side you need to convert the visitor into a buying customer on your website. So your website is responsible for the conversion rate. Sometimes we use tools like VWO to increase the conversion because you simply can test elements of like A/B testing on your website. So we check different text for the call to action, different colors and other trust elements on the website to see if there is an increase or decrease for the conversion rate optimization. Because when we buy a certain click on Google Ads and we make them convert on your website, you have a higher ROI than if the conversion rate is lower. So we always have a look at here, and the average conversion rate nowadays what we see is between 3 and 7% if you have a good and proper website optimizing accordingly. But I do need to mention that you need to generate enough clicks and enough conversion to really get the data here. So make sure to do so at least 50 to 100 euros ad spend. Then only this is interesting for the first part. The second part is the minimum ad spend you need a day. Many people ask me, especially in the beginning, like what is the best ad spend to start? And therefore I implemented this question in the sheet as well. So at least you need to have 10 clicks for a campaign by minimum. So I have a simple calculation right here. What makes it up for you is like, let's say a cost per click is you like €1. You need to have at least 10 clicks a day at bare minimum for one campaign. So if you have 3 campaigns, that will be like 30 euros. But on average, what we see the best result with is to start with 30 to 50 euros ad spend a day minimum, because then you can see much more that you're profitable in like 2 weeks or maybe sometimes less if you have a good optimized website and you have like good products with a good offer, right? And as soon as you go like below 10 euros, then you decrease the likelihood to be profitable in the short term, and everything is gonna take more long time until you see any results if you do so, because sometimes at 10 euros a day it's very hard to see any results because you're barely generating any clicks, right? And then implementation number 3 is like calculate the effectiveness of only based on conversions. So sometimes I see that people put their tracking code the wrong way, and also the tracking will be visited like add to cart, initiate checkout and purchase. So Google see everything as like a conversion right here, and therefore the measurement goes up and down because they are generating more primary conversion goals at the same time. But we as e-commerce people only count a conversion if the client converts from visitor to buying a customer. So therefore we need to make sure that the conversion tracking is really up to date. Sometimes we use TrackB for it or other conversion platforms like Google Analytics and Google Tag Manager. So make sure to do so. If you have any questions, just comment down below about this and I can show you exactly how it's done. I also create other videos about this topic on my YouTube channel. So the fourth one is the interesting one, because the only thing what Google wants is to make money, right? So therefore they implemented any segmentations right here, or like recommendations for you to simply accept and implement in your account. But as I just said, the only purpose for Google is to generate as much money as possible. And therefore, if you are not an expert, it's easy to click accept and implement all the things what they recommend in your ads account. But therefore you are much likely to perform worse than ever before, because you are going to create and spend more money than necessary to get the same conversions as you didn't implement them. So therefore it's always better to hire an expert who knows exactly what he is doing, and that's learning from other e-commerce clients to apply this strategy in your account. So turn off these settings. Don't click on all the recommendations that you see there, because they are going to trick you into spending more budget for the same conversions as you had previously. So these were the 4 strategies that we implement for our clients to generate more money in the short and long term on a day-to-day basis. Alright, and that wraps up the 4 elements how we were able to make our clients more profitable in the short and long term by running their Google Ads. If you need any help with running your e-commerce Google Ads, make sure to reach out to me and I'll be able to create and scale your campaigns at the same time while focusing on being profitable. If you did like this video, make sure to put a thumbs up and I see you in the next video as well. And if you want to learn more about my strategy, make sure to watch my recommendation videos after this one. I see you on the winning side.